think I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake coming here. I should not have come here. Wow, new setup. Check out the Sonic. What is that? Not confetti. A banner? A streamer? I don't know. That's my decor for now. New location because I'm officially in Chicago. Woo, 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 woo. So I was gonna do this on exactly a week after I officially moved here, which was a Friday. It's Tuesday now, but I've been busy, guys. I've been busy just living my best life, having fun, partying, doing all that stuff. And by partying and having fun and living my best life, I mean babysitting my cousins and applying for jobs. Yeah, I have no job right now. Actually, I just did a recorded interview for this one company. First of all, the position they offered me is not the one I applied for. Let's just say it's a barista in a store. Ugh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a barista. Not what I applied for, but they're the only one that has reached out. And I just completed this recorded video interview, and oh my god, that was like actually so bad. For some reason, my microphone was not working, so when I would try to listen back to what I submitted, it was just like, yeah, and it would cut out every like second or so. So I don't know what it's gonna sound like on their end. Fingers crossed, kind of, but I really would like a different job because I don't want to be a barista. I know I have a septum, but like that doesn't mean anything. Papa's Pizzeria games and all those games of that genre stress me out, and I know it's kind of the same thing, but it's like, just because a teenager can do it, so it shouldn't be hard, doesn't mean I want to. However, the good thing is that the store that it's in is pretty empty. It's a very small store compared to its other ones. I'm not going to say the name, and I'm not going to talk about it too much because I'm trying to gatekeep. I think it's very important to gatekeep, and I should have gatekept in my last video because I said something, and yeah, that didn't age well. Those who know. But anyway, I just wanted to do kind of like a sit down talking video, which isn't something I really do anymore. I'm kind of in like this weird transitional period of my channel where I was doing like funny, like stupid stuff in games on this channel, but now I'm trying to get into vlogs. And while I haven't really done anything since I filmed my stuff for my last vlog, maybe this will be good. Kind of like a debrief of how things have been since officially moving to Chicago. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of why because it doesn't matter, and that's also something I'm gatekeeping, but let's just say it was time for a new start. That being said, do I have some regrets? Perhaps. I had a job before I left, and from what I heard, that was job security. Like the job I had, it was very hard to get fired from, and I quit. So that's great, and now it's very hard to find a job now, especially one that I want, and especially one that's like within commuting distance. I mean, I do live in Chicago where public transport is like a thing as opposed to where I lived in the suburbs, which was not a thing. A lot of my paycheck was going to Uber, and looking at like the bus fares and metro, it's a lot less, but that is something that's completely new to me, and that just stresses me out. So that very much limits the area, the radius of jobs I can apply to. But I also don't want to work in fast food. Like, oh my god, if I have to work in fast food again, I might I'm with my aunt and my cousins right now, and I don't feel good being useless and just sitting around all day. It's one thing to leech off my dad, he's supposed to take care of me, but to leech off another family member, I won't allow that. So I've been trying to find a job. I don't know how many I've applied to at this moment, maybe 20, maybe even more than that. Every time I apply, I think I'm going into a fugue state every time I do it because I have no clue how many I've applied to. And actually, one of the jobs I applied at like maybe 10:05, closer to 11 maybe, I don't remember. And within 2 hours, they emailed me saying, no thanks.
Fuck you!
What do you mean no thanks? You barely had a chance to look at my stuff.
Bitch.
F you. So that's something I'm struggling with. Another thing I'm struggling with, not too much, but it's like, okay, am I like, something has to change. I left all of my friends back in Texas, and while most of them didn't live in my same city, that isn't too much of a problem. I can hop on a Greyhound, but I'm states away. I'm in a new region of the United States and a new, completely different culture. So it's things like that, temperature. I went to a Jewel Osco for the first time the other day, which is a grocery store. Kind of mid, but like, okay, am I gonna get excited over a grocery store? One thing I'm really scared about is the winters. I lived in Houston for most of my life. I lived in warm states, Houston, California, Hawaii. Those are warm states. And so to go from that to a city where if you don't have a good jacket, you'll probably die. What do you mean? What do you mean that my zip up is not going to do me well? That's really scary, and that's something I'm like lightly worried about, but I'm going to just push it to the back of my head for now. But yeah, like I said, I have like no friends here, and that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess I could download Bumble BFF, but I just don't know. I just hope that wherever job I get, I'll make a friend there and it works out. But then again, this whole Chicago thing might be temporary. There were some plans that came up for me to, do something in December. That's probably not gonna work out now. That shit is not working out now. So I might give myself until May. And if by May, like, nothing's happening, I guess I'll go back to Texas and move in with my friend. But that's what, I don't know how many months that is, like 10 months from now? Do the math. But just for now, I'm just gonna see and experience this new city. I've been wanting to live here since like last year when I visited, and it really cemented it for me, and here I am in it. I haven't really got to do a lot by myself. Tomorrow I might, because I'm gonna, do a quick errand and drop a family member off somewhere. So hopefully that'll get me, one, not only used to walking around the area, but get me out of the house. Because if I have to apply for another freaking job where, oh my god, why do they ask for your resume, right, which has your work history, and then right after they say, can you please add your employment history? What was the point of me adding my resume then? By this point, I think I could, like, word for word, verbatim, include all of the information from my past job experiences down to like the address and the phone number. Like, it's getting tiresome. So yeah, no friends, no job, and like, shoot, I'm in this new city, a woke city at that, which is great because I love me a woke king. And honestly, the only thing keeping me going is the thought of finding a man that looks like peak Drew Starkey. well yes, the thought of that, I'm just like, okay, if I can find that, like, shoot, everything will be fine. And that is not to say that I'm like a male-centered woman, because I don't think so. Like, I'm honestly like chilling being single, like totally fine. But sometimes it's just fun it's good for a side plot, like, enter Lover Girl Fifi era again, which she has not been really out in a long time. So that would be fun. For the video I was gonna pull out some tarot cards, but I don't know where I can find that here. It probably wouldn't be hard. This is a woke city, but I just don't know. Could I pay an Etsy witch again? I could, but I would have to find a new one, because the one I did for my video a while ago, earlier this year, where's my soulmate at, girl? Where's my soulmate at? I spent $10 and nothing. And yeah, enjoy the clickbait I put at the beginning, because while I am having my doubts, I mean, it could be a lot worse, and I think I have it pretty easy because I'm staying with a family member who isn't really expecting much of me right now, which makes me also feel like and like a loser and like a freeloader, which I don't like feeling that way. It could be a lot worse. I could be moving here by myself, like this is a new complete fresh start with no one, and I think that would make things a lot harder. So I'm trying to stay positive. Things will work out for me. If I have to start an OnlyFans called Funkyfefe, I guess I will, but that's a later problem. I don't know if I should joke about that, actually. What if I did? Imagine Funkyfefe. Let me cook. I would really love to go to the city, like downtown, and vlog some stuff, but like, should I be spending money on that when I don't have a job right now? Probably not. But yeah, just a lot of changes. I'm kind of nervous, but again, trying to stay positive and kind of just ignore all the problems and just focus on getting a job. I really hope, guys, comment down below that I get a job that I actually like and not this freaking barista job. Like, I can't do that. I can't. Although, if I flip the septum out, I don't wear it out anymore just because I just don't like how it looks on me. If I flip it out, do you think somehow that'll give me magical powers and make my barista skills really good? I don't know. Might have to try that, but let's hope I get a different job though. Like, fingers crossed I get a different job. But yeah, I would really like to get some vlogging going, but I'm not really doing anything. Hopefully this weekend we do something cool that I can vlog. It's only Tuesday, which is like, oh my god, only Tuesday, but maybe I'll try vlog something during the week. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, comment down below some words of encouragement to keep me going. Not that I'm really like struggling with that. I mean, the thought of, again, finding a man that looks like Drew Starkey, like, yeah, that is motivation right there. That's motivation. This isn't my house to like decorate, but like, okay, imagine instead of that, it's the Drew Starkey flag. Like, instead of my Jacob Elordi one, it's a Drew Starkey one. And actually, my sister was gonna buy me one for her birthday, which that was kind of funny, but I would invest in one. If I ever get my own when I get my own place, I will be investing in one because I #need that. So, yeah. Damn, I hope I find a man that looks like Drew Starkey. Will I find a man that looks like Drew Starkey and is a woke king and is everything I want? It is decidedly so. Oh! I know, that's freaking right. #need that.